This poem is called "The Sky is Not Falling." Grandfather Fire came to remind you. The ash falling outside is not the sky. The sky is not falling. This ash is grass from someplace far away, a field turned to dust, a brown uncle who died from pesticides years ago. This ash is a forest, a meadow, a fern. It is the delicate, singed vine of a scarlet runner bean from a garden in Medford, planted by a great-great-grandmother before your parents were born. This ash was a bungalow on a California mountain filled with the laughter of children. It's a salmonberry seed carried aloft by a finch or a bush tit, planted by chance on Chinook land, right where you sit right now. Thank you, bird. Thank you, berry. It is not the sky falling. This dust is the homes of beings with families and stories. It is the beings themselves, elk and hawks, ants, fungus, and coyote, trapped and on fire. It is their fear and my sorrow. It is the fruition of our ignorance, disrespect, forgetfulness. It is also essence. It is sparkling appearance of wisdom, the sacred dust of life turning to death, turning to life again. This is exactly how truth unfolds. Grandfather Fire just came to remind you. One day you and I too will be dust falling from the sky or kicked up in small clouds by children playing in the dirt in Klatskanai. You have been dust many times already. Let this knowing come home to your belly right now on this breath. Go outside, kneel down, and touch this dust. Carry a spoonful back inside. Make offerings of gratitude for the gifts of all these beings to your awakening. Trees who offered you oxygen, rivers who quenched your thirst, fat autumn squash with smooth skin that filled your stomach and gave you seeds for next year. Bees, mold, politicians and poets, termites, mosquitoes, black-tailed deer, spinach, apples, tiny mason bees that do so much good. Crows eating French fries on Burnside. 100 viruses whose names we don't know. Mischievous squirrels, bats, and bears all made thousands of offerings to you. Did you notice? Did you say thank you? Did you feel their love, that miracle, that beautiful thing that happened over and over? Did it make you stronger, satisfied, grateful? They gave you their blessings. What did you spend them on? With all these blessings, I should have superpowers by now. You do, says Grandfather Fire. Now start using them. Doctors and farmers and the old woman growing medicinal herbs in her pots on the porch, butterflies, inchworms, fish, and stray dogs. These are your community. They need you now. There is not one who does not deserve your love and your effort. Angry, pinched-faced bigots and dazzling, tiny, gauzed wing moths all have a place together. We have to make room for each other. Please offer prayers. Some of them gave their life for yours. They are your family falling from the sky. Your parents, your children, your guardians and lovers. Some of them died for your awakening. Turkey vultures and mice, feral cats and awkward, blushing hop vines have perished so that you can thrive. Leather-faced veterans and millet farmers in faraway villages have plowed your fields in other places. What will you plant? Grandfather Fire came to ask. The rain is coming soon to also remind you, those beings who disappeared will all come back. Even now, tiny tendrils of new growth are drawn upward beneath the ground as it cools. Towering redwoods, fireweed, and bees. It will take time. Even now, seeds are opening under the scorched earth. Muskrat will come from under the muddy water. Blue jays will start arguments, and worms will worry and worry and worry. Banana slugs will magically find their way back to the monastery. Welcome them. Let them find their own place. Stay out of their way. They know what to do, where to go. Say, I know, now I understand. Please take what you need. Please have more. I will take less. Thank you for your patience. I was so young, even though my body is old. I'm listening now. I will tell the others. Let's apologize to the earth and stars and all beings for our carelessness, greed, anger, and ignorance, unkind speech, and mistaken views. But when you do this, remember, you are speaking to yourself, to your body, your mind, your heart. Say it out loud. Keep reminding yourself. Grandfather Fire says he is leaving soon. He has other work to do. Over his shoulder, he whispers one more thing. Are you listening? He says, take your place as a sacred leader. Stop hiding out in the mantle of smallness. It's selfish and careless. You are a wisdom in a body of action. Stand up now. Do your work. I made a path around you. You are still here. There is a reason you are alive. There is a reason your body is not falling from the sky as ash. You are the sky. You are the great wisdom that sees this and understands. You are the great love that arrives and departs on every breath. You are primordial knowing, turning the mind of the universe in a new direction. Yes, your heart, your mind, you, this beautiful thing is yours to do. You are doing it already. It's time you own this.